A very good day to Dr. Noraini. I'm Elizabeth Ferrada Anak Dunggat, and today I would be presenting on about our block analysis. So the block that I have chosen is about environmental implication. The founder of this block is Siegel, and he named the block as Energy Smart. The main focus of the block is actually focuses on energy and environmental issues. So the first tools that I will use to analyze this block is actually I will gonna be using conversation as the tools. So conversation is the way we interpret each other's language through what we know and what are the background knowledge that we have regarding the conversation. In the conversation is actually containing the themes or the major issue that is in that conversation. So based on this block, we understand that the environmental issue is one of the major issue that is concerning in our societies nowadays. So that environmental issue is the themes of the conversation in the block. And to analyze this conversation deeper, I will be using four types of building tasks. So the first building task that I will gonna be using is actually science system and knowledge. Science system is knowledge where we use language to display a different kind of social identities, and we use through using a different style or variety of language for different purposes. We show that through languages, we show that we are actually belonging to a different kind of group depending on the purposes of the conversation that we're trying to make. In the conversation, we will try to use a jargon or more technical languages to convey the messages that we're trying to say to people out there. So in this block, Siegel actually using jargon and more technical language to convey the message of the importance of environmental implication and these issues in worldwide right now. And the second building task that I'll be using is connection. Connection is where we use language to connect something to each other to make it whether the conversation is actually relevant or not to what we're saying earlier. So, in this building task, Siegel actually uses this building task in his blog when he is actually emphasized on the campaign that is being organized by this American Republic Society, where they are organizing a campaign called Free Our Oil. The campaign is actually raised to the awareness of supporting drilling oil from the bottom of the ocean. However, Siegel has challenged this campaign by stating that this effort is support a quite dangerous framing of the problems and solution. So the piece of language that he is using actually making the whole block entry relevant to one another, where he is actually trying to save the environmental issue from becoming worse each and every day. Even though the campaign is actually wanted to raise people awareness regarding the oil issue all over the world, the campaign is actually not helping at all. So he is challenging the campaign through his entry that he's written in the blog. And the third building tools that I'm going to use is identities. Identities is where we use the language to be recognized as taking a certain identity or role in the conversation. When we are showing our identities, we're actually trying to highlight that we have that background knowledge of that certain topic that we're going to say. So from the blog, Siegel had enacted an environmentalist identity to himself in the blog through his entry writing. He has that background of environmentalist, so he has that knowledge and he can persuade everyone that the environmental issue is actually at its worst right now. And the last building task that I'm going to use is practices. We use practices in language to get recognized in a certain sort of practice, where we encourage the community in an action and we mentoring the community, and that is a practice where we're mentoring the community. In his blog, Siegel write and act in one way, and he is engaged in this discussion with his followers when he actually reply to their comments at the articles in the blog. That one is the practice where he actually commenting, he reply the comment of the reader. He try to practice the community to get engaged, to get to know what is actually happening to our environment. So as the conclusion, after I had been analyzing this blog, I actually come to know that we actually use discourse analysis in our daily life. We try to put together all of the elements, and this is how the community maintain and develop from day to day. And the study is discourse. It's not just about the study of how we use the language. It is actually the study of how we interpret what other people are trying to say. So that is all from me. Thank you.